Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Belva Elvantari. I'm 15 years old and I'm from National Academy Senior High School. By the precious time given to me today, I will be talking about the youth movement in local culture development. But first, we need to know what is local culture. So, local culture is a term used to characterize the experience of everyday life in a specific and identifiable localities. Culture development itself refers to the strategic implementing of the strategies made to leverage the community's unique cultures. Any other ways to spread awareness of local culture to make people aware that Indonesia has a lot of great talented citizens are by making some documentaries about it. The documentaries will be packed in a video or even post that includes Indonesia's culture uniqueness. The effect by this documentary is to attract tourists or even local citizens to check and learn more about Indonesia's local culture. The documentary are going to be promoted by social medias such as TikTok, YouTube or Instagram and any other social media, as this is one of the easier ways to gain more attention from people. And also to spread awareness about the different type of person in Indonesia, from religion, race, languages and many more, we teenagers can bring out our own local culture very known all over the world. Local culture brings out the identity to our beloved country Indonesia, and there are a lot of movements that we can take part in order to spread Indonesia's local culture to the world. Some examples that we can do are by making creative videos to promote Indonesian culture. The video doesn't have to be explaining about the range and types of Indonesia culture, but it could be a singing, dancing or art-evolved video showing the beauty of Indonesia itself. Can also includes the variety of faunas and floras of Indonesia, as Indonesia is very well known for its nature beauty. This idea will be so powerful, as nowadays we are living in that digital world where people will always see and check information on the internet. The more videos we make, the more videos we release, the more information we can explain and share to the world. Additionally, we could also invent a local product with some Indonesian accents into it. For example, a knitted bag with painted Indonesian nature. Or simply a very innovative product that can help our earth so that it will be able to be spread all around the world so people will know about how great Indonesia is. The more product from our local entrepreneurs means the more things we can use to introduce our local culture to the world. This is not only bringing cultural effect to the world, but further, economically, this step will lead to local entrepreneurs to be more competitive of being part of local culture communities. Furthermore, in a large scale, this will grow senses of belonging and proud youth community about their local products. To talk further about how we can take part in our local culture development, here are some examples that come from my experience. I have been participating in some projects to spread the local culture to the world. I've been joining the kulintang team, which is a musical instrument from Indonesia. And I played the kulintang everywhere, like malls, schools, and event halls, and even partnerships internationally. I also had already taught some foreign people such as Japanese, Singaporean, and some more on how to play the kulintang. This kind of special event is not only an experience, but it's also a very great chance for us to introduce and let global community knows about our culture. Encouraging our communities to organize more events and youth to have wider opportunities would be a great deal to local culture development. Another thing is youths like us can also teach foreign people about our culture. We don't need to be discouraged just because of our age. Another example is that I joined the Bali International Choir Festival both in 2016 and 2017 by bringing one of the most Indonesian famous folk song called Ondel Ondel. It may be not a liberal way movement to show our culture, but it can help to share that Indonesian folk song is also as beautiful as other songs. It's a valuable moment where we can show our folk song to the world in that competition. One last thing to assure big consideration, it is also important to always protect our culture from any disadvantages that the earth can eventually carry. For example, the globalization. It is very important to pull the culture from other countries to inside our world, because if we don't pull the cultures, then our cultures will be carried away, and if we don't embrace the beauty of our culture and respecting our own culture, the globalization will take away all of our culture. Finally, I hope in the future there are more platforms in our country that let and are able to be used as a place to improve the local culture development. Because by having more platforms like TV shows, award shows, of-air shows, etc. will definitely help us youths to show and embrace the Indonesian culture. So that is all from me, and thank you for listening.